Jana Duggar had an actual bachelorette party, got pulled over by police. Yes, Jana Duggar had a bachelorette party. In August, just as we had predicted, counting on alum, Jana married Stephen Wissmann. Though many things about her life and marriage are unusual, she did go on a bachelorette trip. It wasn't your standard bachelorette adventure by any means, but it got just wild enough that police pulled over Jana's vehicle. 3 months after Jana Duggar held her wedding with Stephen Wissmann, she's showing off her bachelorette party to fans. A bachelorette party is hardly par for the course for the Duggar cult. But then, neither is marrying at a normal age. Jana is in her 30s, or dating, or becoming engaged. As you can see in Jana Duggar's YouTube vlog below, she was not alone. Among others, sisters Jessa and Joy Anna Duggar joined her on her adventure. She met up with Jinger too. Jana's bachelorette party trip included going to Santa Barbara. Running late for our flight, she captioned under one moment of the video, "And I was accidentally speeding." In one of those dreary, tree-less neighborhoods where the oppression of the sun seems inescapable, a police officer pulled over the vehicle. However, he ended up letting Jana off with a warning, allowing her to continue to the airport. "We are going to be flying to California to see Jinger and spend a few days there for the bachelorette party," Jana explained to the camera from the airport lobby. The bachelorette party crew only grew, including Michelle Duggar. Sounds like such a fun time, doesn't it? Jana and her entourage spent time at Jinger's spacious home, playing with her little nibblings before they headed to their rental home and its gorgeous mountain view. In Santa Barbara, the ladies went shopping and partied in a very PG sort of way. The closest thing to action involved Michelle allegedly having stopped a thief. "A guy stole somebody's wallet," Jana told the camera, "so Mama Bear chased him down and told him to give it back." Jana offered her assessment of the bachelorette trip, "Had a fun time in California." Next thing up, the wedding. Most of the Duggar adults are married, and those marriages began with supervised courtships that lasted brief amounts of time, all with parental approval. In some cases, they began in their teens. While we wouldn't call Jana lucky to be a Duggar, to grow up in a cult, or to live as overly put upon eldest sibling to so many children, she did manage to dodge the borderline child marriage bullet. Jana is 34 years old. That's a normal age to marry. The bachelorette party, however, seemingly tame, is also almost unthinkable within the Duggar cult. One wonders how much of the cult lifestyle was just for show, and how much if it is just Jana having outgrown Jim Bob's control. Jinger Duggar continues to have a good relationship with her mom, Michelle Duggar. When her book was released, she wasn't treated the way Jill Duggar was, likely because she chose to cast blame solely on Bill Gothard and his teachings instead of calling out Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar, as Jill had done. Michelle has visited Jinger in California more than once. She flew to California with Jordan Grace when Jinger welcomed Evangeline, tagged along on a sibling trip with Jana and Jason Duggar, and attended Jana's bachelorette trip in August. Jinger has often talked about her sweet mom and seemingly keeps their relationship strong despite living in Los Angeles. She did admit that her parents had a hard time with her wearing pants though. They worked through it. The former Counting On star shared a video highlighting Michelle in a roller rink, skating circles around the others on the floor. On her Instagram story, Jinger Duggar shared a video of Michelle Duggar at the roller rink. It wasn't a new video, but Jinger revealed she was amazed by how her mom could roller skate in circles around the kids in the rink. She was even skating backward and didn't miss a beat. The video highlighted that Michelle still has skills on the rink floor, something she likely picked up in her younger days. Jinger was impressed and wanted the world to see. While the video didn't show everyone who was there, one of the Duggar daughters was also on the rink floor in one part of the video. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo are expecting their third baby. The couple revealed the news a few months ago, as Jinger found out right before her sisters and mom came to California for Jana Duggar's bachelorette party. She is due near the end of March, and Michelle will likely head to California when the newest baby is born. We are waiting for a gender reveal, but Jana confirmed that she and Jeremy know the gender. The couple has been working on their podcast, consistently putting out episodes and keeping viewers up to date with things in their lives and her siblings' lives too. Jana is very much family-oriented, even as she kept some distance after marrying Jeremy in 2016. Jana Duggar was out in the wild following years of keeping a low profile since her husband, Josh Duggar, has been incarcerated. The once popular reality TV star has retreated to a private life while raising her 7 children without her husband's help. She reportedly still lives at the Duggar compound, but hasn't been seen publicly for years. Once Josh was sentenced to several years in a federal prison, Jana remained silent. She has been seen on social media reposting things on and sharing a story on Instagram shortly after the conviction about more to the story. But that is it. With Josh in Texas, Jana has visited her husband several times, often with the kids in tow. Her brother David Waller has also been spotted visiting his disgraced brother-in-law with Joseph Duggar by his side. This time, though, Jana was spotted with one of her children at a store in Arkansas. The U.S. Sun was able to exclusively obtain photos of Jana Duggar at a store in Arkansas. The publication shared photos that highlighted Jana wearing jeans. Typically, that isn't something allowed in the Duggar realm, though she may have changed her view since seeing several sisters-in-law wear them over the last several years. She has changed her look, though primarily due to her wardrobe change. Jana was known to be a very obedient wife, meaning she was seen in skirts or dresses, kept her hair long, and did what Josh preferred. She has changed her look, though primarily due to her wardrobe change. Jana was known to be a very obedient wife, meaning she was seen in skirts or dresses, kept her hair long, and did what Josh preferred. In years past, Jana Duggar was spotted at the Big House celebrating Christmas with the family. She had appeared on camera the Christmas after Josh Duggar was transferred to Texas. Her children are often spotted in photos shared by Josh's siblings, but Jana usually ducks out of the camera's view. Jana attended Jana Duggar's wedding but didn't appear to take photos with Jana and Stephen Wissmann, though one of her sons was captured in the shared big family photo. It seems that Jana prefers to avoid the spotlight after what happened with her husband because of public opinion. It's unclear whether her relationship with Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar remains intact, but she appears to be caring for her 7 children on their sprawling property. Josh still has several years to serve in prison, so Jana will be hiding out for some time. Just when Duggar News followers thought that they wouldn't witness the Duggars ever again on the screens, Jason and Jana Duggar came up with a massive update. It appears that something is cooking under the wraps, as these may get their own spin-off. Viewers recently noticed some shocking hints which convinced them that a spin-off was in the making. But that's not all. Jana and Jason have a lot to reveal, and fans have come up with shocking conclusions. What is this all about? What did they disclose? Are these two really getting their own spin-off? Keep on reading to learn some shocking details about this controversy, as you clearly didn't see them coming. Duggar News followers are well aware of how Counting On got canceled after Josh Duggar's arrest. After a long list of controversies, the network decided not to film the show anymore. Hence, the Duggars' main source of income no longer existed, and they started doing different jobs to earn a living. Jana, along with her husband Jeremy, started a podcast, and they are clearly encashing their stardom now. On the other hand, Jana Duggar has a YouTube channel, and she shares vlogs on it. Then comes Jason, who recently made his debut on social media. This made viewers wonder if this little Duggar was also trying to use his stardom now. Moreover, it is evident that all these kids are trying their best to earn as much as possible after their show's cancellation. Duggar News followers are discussing the possibility of Jana and Jason's return to the reality TV realm. They noticed several hints which made them wonder if these two were gearing up with a spin-off. A Reddit thread recently noted that speculation about Jana and Jason's exclusive spin-off is going on in the Duggar world. The LP noted that this spin-off would be based on where all the Duggars were after the infamous arrest. It would allegedly feature Jana and Jason's wedding. The Redditor further recalled how Duggar claimed that the entire production crew was at Jana's wedding. This made viewers wonder if she was hinting at something big coming soon. Fans speculated that perhaps the production was filming Jana's wedding, and all of it would be part of the upcoming spin-off. They became really excited as they were willing to watch her walk down the aisle. But it appears that this could be just a coincidence. A user explained that Jana has a great bond with the production crew. She has been around them since childhood and perhaps wanted them to be part of her big day. Hence, there is a fair chance that the production attended Jana's wedding merely as guests, and they weren't filming. Several fans agreed that the possibility of the Duggars making a comeback was thin, and they perhaps wouldn't return. Duggar News followers recently saw Duggar making some controversial comments that might have been a dig at none other than her own sister, Jessa. Fans felt that she was shading the latter as her claims didn't really sit well with them. Moreover, keeping in mind their chaotic family dynamics, sibling rivalry isn't something that would shock anyone. Duggar News viewers recently witnessed an iconic reunion. Duggar and Jeremy recently ended up meeting Justin and Claire Duggar. They shared a happy picture with the latter couple while they all were hanging out together. Apparently, Duggar initially hosted a Thanksgiving party at their Los Angeles house before traveling all the way to Texas. She then went out with some friends along with her siblings at a Texas barbecue. Duggar posted a snap on Instagram while she was blocking Felicity and Evangeline's faces. She further wrote, "We had the best time with family and friends over Beck." Fans were almost in disbelief, as it was usually hard to get any updates from Justin and Claire because they tend to live low-key lives. However, viewers were happy to see that Duggar still shares a great bond with Justin. Duggar News viewers follow Duggar's podcast to get more updates about her life. However, they never really saw the shade on Jessa coming. During a recent episode, she talked about home births and why she doesn't think they're a great thing. The celeb made it clear that she wasn't against home births, but she wouldn't prefer doing that at all. Duggar stated that many of her sisters had to go through a lot of pain during their home births. However, they ultimately had to be transferred to the hospital because of all the complications that took place in their cases. The celeb admitted that these experiences were really scary for her. After listening to this, fans were quick to recall Jessa's case. Jessa had to endure a scary 48-hour labor, and ultimately, she had to go to the hospital. Some Redditors wondered if Duggar was taking a clear at Jessa because of the experience she had. Many fans noted that perhaps the former wanted her sister to go to the hospital in the very first place, but the latter wasn't ready to listen to her at all. However, Jessa isn't the only one who tried home birth. Jill and Joy also decided to give home birth a try and failed miserably. Hence, they had to be transferred to the hospital because their case got out of their hands. This is the reason why some critics believe that Duggar wasn't really shading Jessa alone.